Hi, Pisces. Thank you for joining me for another reading. I just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day and happy Black History Month to everybody. In the interest of time, I have already pre-shuffled the cards because I've realized my videos take a really long time because shuffling itself takes like 2, 3, sometimes 5 whole minutes. So I pre-shuffled everything, and I'm also using a new spread. The first 4 cards in the row are going to be your past energy, the next 4 are your present, and then the last 4 is future energy, depending on what you end up choosing to do. As usual, this is a general reading for sun, moon, and rising signs for the sign of Pisces. And if the energies don't resonate with you right now, I definitely suggest that you come back at a later date because my readings are timeless. Only take what resonates with you as usual. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading. All right, so let's get started. Your past energy, we pulled the Queen of Swords upright. We have the World card upright. We have the Five of Swords upright. And we also have the Devil card upright. Now, for some of you, I'm going to try to focus this on love because it is February. For some of you, in a love situation, you have been dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra sign in your life. This is in your past. Maybe you could still possibly be dealing with this person, but you were in a relationship with an air sign, and there was a culmination. I think this is your ex. There was a culmination, some stuff happened between the two of you that caused you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I think your relationship may have started out being really enjoyable, sweet, innocent, passionate, and then very quickly the passion turned into a toxic situation. For some, this could have been a third-party situation. For others, it could have just turned into codependency, lies, betrayal, overconsumption. It was not a good time. Whatever started out being great for you over time in the past ended up causing you a lot of heartache and pain. And I think there was a culminating event that took place that caused you and your partner, who is probably an air sign, for some of you could have been a Capricorn as well. It caused you guys to end your relationship. And this was like a natural progression of things. I think it was kind of like a long time coming type of situation. I do get the vibe that this air sign that you're dealing with, I think you left the situation, and the air sign that you're dealing with, I get a sense that that person is still in your life. In the present, we pulled the Tower card in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords upright. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And we also have the Six of Pentacles upright. Some of you guys are trying to avoid a situation from crumbling. You're trying to avoid something dramatic from taking place. It is Mercury retrograde right now as I'm filming this. So if this air sign that you were dealing with from your past has chosen to come back and reveal themselves again, I really wouldn't be surprised, because that is the general energy right now with retrograde. With Mercury retrograde, there's a tendency for your exes to make a reappearance through phone calls, a random text message here or there, an email, or you might just happen to bump into each other at the grocery store, the gas station. It just feels like all of a sudden they're back in your life, or at least attempting to make a reappearance into your life. With the Tower card in reverse, I think if this person has made an attempt in the current moment to try to reach out to you, you're just not having it, because when this person does reach out, as much as you may want to engage, it's just reminding you of how things played out for you. There's great memories with this person, but the overwhelming feeling that I get was that as great as it was actually so terrible for your mental health. This person took advantage of you. The toxicity in this relationship really caused you heartache and pain. I do feel like there was some sort of betrayal that took place with the Ten of Swords upright. And I think you're also anticipating that if this person is trying to communicate with you, they're not communicating with you to make amends necessarily. With the Tower card, I really get the sense of like arguments. You're trying to avoid having hard conversations. You're trying to avoid bringing up the past and reliving really painful experiences with one another. And so, as much as you're trying to avoid it, you are having a hard time really leaving it behind. I think you know it's not good for you, and you know that you're better off without it. And at the same time, you can't help but think about what could have been. You can't help but think about it's like the Queen, the Gemini, the Aquarius, or the Libra. She's doing things, or he's doing things, could be a male energy as well. They're doing things to make themselves known. And I think because it's so consistent, their action is so consistent to announcing themselves that every time you take 10 steps forward, they make a reappearance and it kind of makes you fall backwards all over again. But you're tired of it. I really do feel like you know that you were the reason why this relationship was even held together. You were the one who was doing all of the work. You were the one who has been working on yourself this entire time. I think since this breakup situation, you've really been focused on giving back to yourself, on giving back to other people, on personal development, on healing this past toxic, traumatic cycle with the World card upright, this cycle that just needs to finally end. You've really been pouring back into yourself to move on from the situation, even though there are many moments where it keeps pulling you back, again, because this person continues to make themselves known. In the future, we have the King of Pentacles upright, followed by the Justice card in reverse, the Four of Pentacles upright, as well as the Seven of Cups upright. For some of you, you're really entering a stage of stability. You're trying your best to temper yourself. You're trying your best to focus on things that are built with a strong foundation. You're focused on making money. You're focused on financial opportunities, creative projects. Maybe some of you are an entrepreneur or are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. Or some of you have opened a savings account. You're concerned about investments. Maybe you're doing more Bitcoin stuff, stocks even, Forex, all of these various things. You're really paying attention to your money, and you're trying to create a more stable life so that you could finally move on from the instability that was caused by this previous relationship that you were engaged in. I think with the Justice card in reverse, you're really feeling like now is your time. You want to balance out the past however many years that you've been dealing with this. For some, I'm getting 7 years, that it's just been an ongoing process. And for some, you might be dealing with a Libra as well, could also be an earth sign. But I really am feeling the need for stability in your life, the need for stability in your finances, and how instead of worrying so much about relationship, you're trying to spend this time to refocus on your bag. You're keeping a lot of things to yourself, holding things close to you. If you are on the dating scene, I think some of you Pisceans actually do have multiple suitors. Although I feel like even though you have so many choices, you're still looking for something more stable. And I think you are approaching these relationships with a more guarded heart. You're keeping more of your your personality, your dreams, your desires to yourself. I think these options that you have, you're not necessarily taking seriously. I think it's just to pass time, to keep you occupied. We are in a pandemic right now, so chances are you just need somebody to talk to, someone to just have fun with. And it is February. February is a really sucky time. And for people who are not in relationship or have gotten out of toxic situations, because it's just a reminder of like what has happened or what you don't have. I'm really hoping that that's not what your focus is on, that your focus is on how abundant you truly are, that you can create a life of stability just by choosing. It's as simple as choosing. It's as simple as choosing. Now, you might have many options, but like I said, you're not necessarily investing yourself in these options. I get the sense that it's just to pass times and to have fun. I think you're also rediscovering how you show up in relationships. Maybe you've taken relationships way too seriously as of late and you've lost the fun in all of that. But I do, again, with the grounding energy being the Star card and followed by the Temperance. Here we are again with this need for balance, right? The Justice card, balancing card, Temperance, another balancing card. And the Star, you're really wishing, hoping, and praying for the beginning of a new cycle. It's like you're thinking to yourself, can this just be it already? Can we really just move on? I'm really sick and tired of the past. I no longer want to engage in this energy with the toxic air sign. The card just slipped off the table, so I feel like this air sign's really trying to be known. If you are dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, that air sign is really trying to be known. But as easily as a card slipped off the table, they're also, I feel like that's an indication of their A, instability, and B, it's like you'll never be able to tie them down. The stability that you've always wanted with that person, you will never be able to get that with this person. That's just the sense that I'm getting from this spread. So I hope this resonates with you guys. This is, again, your past energy, your present, as well as your future situation for the month of February. Again, happy Valentine's Day, happy Black History Month. And for those of you Pisceans who are going to be celebrating a birthday later on in this month, I am also wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Oh my goodness, you guys have left a really, really toxic cycle in the past, and I just encourage you to continue to pour back into yourself. Create a life of stability, continue wishing upon that star for the life of your dreams, and take consistent action to continue building towards that future that you can imagine for yourself. And don't forget, just because you have options doesn't mean that you have to tie yourself down. Have fun this month. Rediscover what you look like in a relationship. Rediscover who you are in partnership with other people. And try not to take things so seriously. You can really leave this toxic situation in your past. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you haven't already, please make sure that you like the video, you subscribe, and also hit that notification bell to be part of the TMA family. And also check me out on Instagram, guys. My handle is at the.mindfulawakening. And yeah, I do like daily card pulls and stuff on my Instagram, and I would love for you to join the community over there as well. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.